I am finally back on TikTok to deliver my do's and don'ts of wedding. I got married 2 months ago and I learned a lot. Also, this is just a disclaimer to say like your wedding day is going to be beautiful no matter what. Starting with my do's, I had a really small wedding party. I had 2 people and I would do that again. Just because the thought of having a lot of people in the room on the day of really stressed me out, and I also just didn't want to be overwhelmed throughout that process. I just picked my best friend and my older sister, and it was easier for Chase too to do on his side because he has a lot of friends. How we combated like not having people on there the day of, we actually had events leading up to the wedding that those friends could be a part of. So we had like a normal bachelorette party where we invited the people that would have been in the wedding to that event. Our rehearsal dinner was strictly friends. It was the same people and their like spouses or their significant others that were able to come to the rehearsal dinner. I had a bridal shower that those girls came to. So if you want to have a small wedding party or not do a wedding party at all, totally do it. Absolutely get a wedding planner. In Charleston, you have to have a wedding planner or like a day of planner at least. I had a month of planner events. Can't say enough good things about them. They're located in Pawleys Island. I will keep shouting them out. They are the best team ever. They do destination weddings, so you don't have to be located in Charleston or Pawleys Island. They'll travel to you. So if you're in need of a wedding planner, check out Ash Events. They were amazing. Can't say enough good things about them. They took a bunch of videos during the day, actually did a shared album for me and Chase. We were able to look at videos like on our honeymoon, which was super, super cool. I didn't know that they were doing that. That's just like a great added bonus on top of just everything going so smoothly and them like reading my mind just the whole day. Basically, before I even had I had an inkling of something, they would come up to me and be like, do you want me to do it? And I'd be like, yeah. So having a wedding planner that knows what's up, you absolutely have to have. I would say have a videographer or a content creator just because our videographer, another shout out, his name is Jerry Moore, Luminous Event Films. He did like different versions. So he had like a 1-minute teaser that he released the day after the wedding. And then he had a 20-minute documentary style of like our whole ceremony, our first dances. And then he gives you all the raw footage from the day. And to me, that's like extremely valuable because me and Chase have just been watching everything on repeat, and I've been having like a lot of fun making my own like TikTok videos, and just having that footage is just super, super valuable to me. It's so fun to relive the day. And I get that videographers can be expensive. He was really greatly priced, in my opinion. He's awesome. If a videographer is not within the budget, maybe a content creator. Again, I had a content creator built in with Ash Events because they doubled as content creators, which was super cool. Place cards, we had full seating, even though we did stations. And this is a hot take. I just wanted everyone to be able to sit down. I know that you're paying for more rentals, but in my opinion, I wanted it to be like a dinner setting, even though people had to go to stations. Doing the place cards was actually super fun. It was like a way to elevate the place setting. I just think it avoids confusion. Obviously, if you're doing like full seating, like a sit down dinner, then you have to have place cards. But I just thought it was a nice way to add a touch to the table, give everyone that option of sitting down and having a spot to eat, because I just wanted everyone to enjoy the meals and try everything because we were spending so much on catering. Anyways, place cards, full seating, that's a hot take probably, but I really don't regret it because then at the end of the night, or not at the end of the night, when Chase and I were done eating, it made it really easy to go around and say everybody because we were the first to eat and we were the first finished. I really would do that again. I think it was really special that we got to say everybody. Unfortunately, we didn't get any photos with our guests. That's a different story, but just because our photographer and videographer were eating when we were eating. So we didn't really get any photos with our guests because we didn't go out at cocktail hour after photos like with our family members. We just kind of went back into the house to decompress and have like water before we got announced. So we said to some people, but we didn't really get photos with our guests. So that is a regret of mine. I didn't get a spray tan, like a November bride, and I don't know if people are heavy on spray tans. I went back and forth and I was ultimately like, I'm a winter bride. I don't want a spray tan. I hate them. I hate how they smell. I hate how they rub off. And like, just for me, I was fine not having a spray tan. And if you're on the fence about spray tans, I would not do it. And then I guess I have like don'ts. Everything went really well in terms of just like the day of. I was floating on my wedding day. I was the happiest I could be. I was able to be so present. I thought I had been clear with the playlist that I made. I made like 3 different playlists, like dinner playlist, and then like they had a list of songs that they performed on their website. So I was like, we want these ones that you guys say you perform. And then break, when they go on their break. Their MC didn't play like our dinner songs. So like Pink Pony Club was playing during dinner. I was like, no, it's supposed to be like Frank Sinatra. Why are we having these songs? So that was my one like big thing. And me and Chase were both like, this is that, like, because music is so important and no one else knew what the playlist was supposed to be, but we settled it out and it was fine. Our band was great. It was just that one, you need to make sure your music is what you want it to be. And it's very clear, because I don't think we were very clear with our band. So that's on us. But if you're big on the music, just triple check that they've got like everything that they need. If they're having an MC or even your DJ, just make sure that they know exactly what you want and they have the playlist that you want. Everything went really great, and I've been meaning to debrief, and this is kind of the beginning of my debrief. But if you're a 2026 bride, just know your wedding day is going to be amazing. Everyone's going to have a great time, including you and your spouse. So don't worry about it. Just be so present. That's like my one tip, because I was able to soak in every moment of my wedding day. It was the best day of my life, and hands down. I know it's cliche. I know everybody says it, but I don't know. We were floating. That is everything, I think. Happy to be back.